Hey guys, what's going on? This is Barefoot Gang, and today we are going to have story time. So, something happened last night, which honestly scared the living daylights out of me. I don't think I've been that scared in a very long time. I'm going to tell you, first I'm going to go through the van and I'm going to show you our little fire pit, and then you'll understand why. So, it's cold outside, guys, and I've had enough of fire for a couple days. So this is the fire pit. You can see right outside the van. I know it's a little dirty. Let me open the door. So that's the fire pit. Let me tell you guys what happened. So yesterday, I was talking about doing a live. So I have not done a live yet. And I was like, oh, it'd be cool, you know, we'll do a little pop-up live, like that would be cool. So we were gonna cook, and Boo got the burner and took it behind the van because we were gonna cook steaks. And me and Coda was like, you know, it's freezing outside, so let's build a fire. So we got the fire pit out. We started bringing like, you know, all the wood and stuff from the yard. Tried to light it, it wouldn't light. So I told him, this is Coda, my 9-year-old, was helping me. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just get some gasoline. You guys, it was so scary. Y'all are not gonna believe, like, I feel so stupid, but you're not gonna believe what happened. So basically, I tell him, get the gasoline. So the thing wouldn't light. There was no embers, nothing in it. I turn around because I'm gonna try to find like a glass or something, you know, to pour the gas in to put it on the fire so we could light it. By the time I turned back around, my son literally had the gas can pouring gas in the fire. I about died, you guys, because the next thing, it blew up. The freaking gas spout of the can was literally on fire, shooting flames out. So I start screaming, and I'm like, put it down, you know, run. What are you doing? So I'm freaking out. He turns, puts the gas can down. Y'all don't know how scary that was to see your 9-year-old holding this big gas can that is literally on fire. I was freaking out. But he turns and he puts the gas can down by the burner, which had the propane tank. It was not turned on, thank God, you guys, but you talk about one scared mama. I was so scared. I was screaming at Coda. I was like, run, what are you doing? Like, run. I'm telling him to run. The gas can is still on fire, still has flames coming out the end, and now it's sitting right next to the propane tank. So I run over and I scream for Boo because he had went up to the house. So I'm like, Boo, help, you know, I'm screaming for him. I grabbed the propane tank. We have nothing out there to put on the gas can, which, you guys, all this stuff is like literally right by the van. So I run, get him. I grabbed the propane tank on the way and I threw it away from the van and the fire. Coda's running in the woods. I'm freaking out, screaming. The gas can's still lit on fire, you guys. I cannot make this up. So I go and I grab the hose. And I should have, honestly, like, I should have had the hose over there. I should have known, but I didn't realize he was just going to try to use the gas can to add gas to the fire. So, anyway, I grabbed the hose. The hose is all tangled up, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You know, I'm completely freaking out. Thank God at this time, Coda's yelling. He's like, the fire went out, the fire went out. Boo had already ran over and grabbed the propane tank and threw it further away from everything. Because in my mind, you guys, I was freaking out. I was like, the gas is going to blow up. The propane tank's going to blow up. The van's going to blow up because it's all right there. Like, I was so scared. I was so scared. But thank God, like, everybody worked together. The gas can, the fire finally went out. Coda was yelling, like, Mom, the fire's out. So I went over there, and I'm like still kind of scared to go over there, you know, but the fire was burning at this time, so I'm like, thank God, you know. So we moved the gas can and everything, obviously the propane tank, everything away. Like, we were so lucky. We were so lucky because in my head I just seen like everything and everybody blowing up. So it didn't happen, thank God. We got everything away. And then, so I was like, okay, it took me a little bit to kind of calm down, you know, the fire was still going. Boo was like hugging me, you know, and he's like, it's okay, like, I know it scared you. I was so scared, you guys. So I was like, you know, this sucks. I was gonna do my first pop-up live. This happens, you know, and I kind of got to thinking, I was like, I'm not gonna let this ruin, like, if I would have had that on video, first of all, that would have been amazing. Like, that's what everybody was saying. They're like, that's what you should have had on video. And I'm like, we could have died, you know. So I was like, well, you know, it's okay, like, we'll do the fire, we got everything away, everything was safe. And I'm like, you know, we'll still do the little pop-up live and maybe tell you guys what happened, right? So Coda's back, he's adding wood to the fire. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. The freaking metal part of the little burn pit must have broke, because the next thing you know, he's yelling, Mom, the ground's on fire. And I'm like, no. I go over there, the whole outside of the burn pit is on fire, like the whole ground. And we had already raked it and everything. So I don't know if it was like the gas finally like catching and, or the thing falling through, and maybe there were leaves underneath it or something. I don't know, but let me turn this heater off of me because it's getting my throat. We're still getting over this sickness, you guys. But so then I went and I got the hose. I got a big bowl, filled it up with water, and I'm like, you know, I can't do this right now. It's just too much. So I put the fire out. Coda was upset because he's like, oh, I built the fire for nothing. We did all this for nothing. I'm like, baby, like, I love you. You did such a good job, but mommy's had enough for today. So he was sad we couldn't do the video. I was sad because we couldn't do the video. You know, it was going to be our first live, just playing around because, like I said, we haven't gone live yet. But thank God everybody's okay. We'll probably try to do a live later. Y'all, this heat's getting in my throat. Everybody in the house has been sick. And it's just, you know, for Florida, like, it's cold, y'all. It's been getting down in the 20s. Thank God, though. I think Tuesday it's going to be in the 70s. And then it's saying over the weekend it could possibly be 80, which I'm so happy about. We need some warmth here. I know, I feel bad for you guys that live up north and it's super cold and all the snow. I don't think I could do it, but that's why I live in Florida. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on, that we have been trying to work on stuff, but with that happening yesterday, it was a little discouraging, y'all. I was so scared. I had my nerves just like 90 to nothing, you know what I mean? Other than that, it's kind of the weekend, so we called a couple mobile mechanics about the vans. The first one said he was going to come out that day. He didn't even call, text back. I called him later, like, text him and was like, you know, what time are you going to be here? He never responded. So the next day I called again and I'm like, hey, what's going on? No answer. So then I tell Boo later, I'm like, you know, that's super strange because he told me he was going to go by the place and get the kit and come out and look at the brakes. And Boo called from his phone and the guy answers, of course. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. So he just told him, he's like, hey, you know, you talked to my wife the other day and said you were going to come out and fix the van. Never showed up. And he was like, oh, my truck's broke down. And so he was like, do we need to find somebody else? And he was like, yeah, find somebody else. So I'm like, okay. So I tried to call another mobile mechanic yesterday and today. And it's probably, you know, the weekend. So they didn't answer the phone. So hopefully tomorrow's Monday. So maybe somebody will call me back and we can at least get the brakes fixed, you guys, so we can drive this van. Because I'm like more than ready. You know, I'm more than ready to like get out on the road, and especially with it getting warmer soon here, I think that, you know, it'd be super fun. I just can't wait. I'm like so eager to just go. I want to go, you know what I mean? But I miss the water, so we're all water babies. We like to snorkel and hike and swim, and you know, we're always at the springs or the beach during the summertime, and I miss it. You know, it sucks during the winter we can't get out as much. There's not a whole lot to do, especially with everybody being sick. Apollo just had his birthday. He's 12 years old, you guys. He's gonna be a teenager soon. I cannot believe it. Coda's not got sick yet, thank God, because he's my little hyper baby, and he's always running around outside, and you know, like, he's the one that I literally have to be like, you know, put shoes on, put a jacket on. He's like, Mom, I'm not cold. And I'm like, it's like 50 degrees out here, like, get dressed, you know, what are you doing? So he hasn't got sick, and I'm like, his immune system's probably like, you know, his immune system's probably great. Everybody else in the house was sick. Lucius was sick. I got sick. I'm getting better. And then Boo was sick, and his uncle was sick. So it's definitely been going around. We did get the septic tank pump that we got done, you guys, and we got the washing machine fixed. So I've been washing a lot of laundry recently. No more fire for me anyway. Not right now. So I'm definitely gonna give that a rest. Boo, you know, if he wants to, he likes to go out there and cook steaks and stuff like that. So if he feels like it, that's fine with me, but definitely no propane tanks and no gas cans around the fire, because that was just too much. Have you guys had anything like that happen to you? Like, it makes me wonder, you know how the gas cans have the little buttons now that you have to like push down before you pour it? So I always complained about them. I'm like, that sucks. Like, I hate those things, you know, why are they like that? But now I almost wonder if that's why the gas can never blew up, because that little seal thing was closed in there. So maybe that's why the fire never reached the inside of it. And I'm honestly like so grateful that it didn't. So I don't know. Other than that, that's the gas can. I don't know if you guys can see it, but where we like threw the gas can way out in the woods over there because we were just trying to get everything away. Boo's been picking on me because he's like, you almost blew everybody in the yard up, and I'm like, man, like, I deserve it. I deserve it. Other than that, Lucius is on a date today. Super sweet. He had a girl come and drive a couple hours to meet him. He was really excited. He's gonna take her to eat sushi and go to the gym, so that's exciting, you know. I'm happy for him. He gets to get out the house and hang out with some friends, so let's see. I think that's about it. So we're gonna probably later go to the grocery store, and Boo's been making guacamole, and it is so good. Everybody in the house has been tearing it up, so I think what we're gonna do is go to the grocery store and maybe get avocados and onions and stuff to make some guacamole. And I'll probably video that for you guys, so look out for that video later. If you like guacamole, it is so good. It's better the way he does it. It's better than you get in the restaurants. It is delicious. And he actually said last time he put some on steak and that it was super good with any kind of like meat. So hopefully he'll make some steak tonight and I'll get to try that. I love it. Lucius especially, he loves steak, but I guess I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know, tomorrow's Monday, so if I hear from the mobile mechanic, I'll let you guys know. I'll definitely make a video. We just want to get the van running before we do anything else, like the inside and decorating it and get the coolers and all the stuff together. You know, I don't want to put like too much money on the inside until I know everything's good mechanically, you know. So it's a journey, you know. It's a journey, and we're on it. We're on it, and I'm super happy. I'm ready to go. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update, and hopefully we'll get back to you later with a video of our guacamole. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, a great Sunday. I know the kids go back to school tomorrow. I go back to work tomorrow, and I'll be working an overnight shift, so I won't probably make a video of that. Unfortunately, I can't make any videos from my clients' houses, so that's why we haven't been able to get a lot of videos out as fast as we would like it, but we're definitely working on it. And that's kind of, you know, part of the plan, to be able to hopefully do this full-time one day. you know, especially when we get the van going and we're doing our adventures, and it'll be summertime, going to the springs and the beach and grilling out and doing all that fun summer stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe, follow our journey, because we'll have a lot of, you know, content coming up with the van and the different things as we continue on our journey. All right, you guys.